won it back for Arsenal. Supposedly. It's a for Victor. Salah to his right. Ekatike ahead. It's Mo Salah. Continue to run into a penalty area. He's now.
Emang kia kan kualitasnya.
End-to-end start here at Anfield. This is Martinelli, who's got a good record against his opponents.
Operan.
Good passage of play there from both teams. Cross from Mikel Merino very quickly. Mo Salah was, I thought, should have been taking Calafiori on there rather than just clipping that in the box, and then Gabriel Martinelli puts his foot to the floor. Good work from Ibrahim Konate there, just to make sure he gets tight, shuts the door and deals with it.
Anjing. Kaek teh gitu.
Salah 11 Premier League goals against Arsenal in the past. The truth of titles is that winning one is hard.
Damn.
Defending it is even harder.
Arteta.
Ini buku Arteta ini.
Manchester City stuck again today. Just even more important. This result now. Especially for one of these clubs to keeps the heels of character. Worked out well for Liverpool. David Bridge. Salah. Diaz. Looking for Salah. Mascherano was well positioned. Gabriel in fact for the header.
Yeah, good run that from Mo Salah. That wide position across the front of those Arsenal defenders.
Kumaha ya MU bisa moal ya ngelawan dia ya. MU, ya fans MU di dia. Dia fans City. Kan?
A lot of respect being shown by both teams. As you can imagine, as we all know the magnitude of this particular game. But when there's that little bit of space, when someone gets a chance to turn and run and travel with the ball at their feet, that's what's going to make these lineups. Who uses
Anjing tarik gitu
His first shining anchor of the day.
Yeah, that's a little example right there. Cody Gakpo picking it up. All of a sudden he steps inside on the right foot, and there's a little window appears. There's a gap. Why not travel into it and hit it? One of his finest. Absolutely right idea.
Nggak deh, kita back numpuk itu cok.
Possessions at, as you imagine.
Blok. Itu pada gitu saya tak seturam. Vieira ini ngepala-pala di PS ya.
Patrick Vieira.
Patrick Vieira.
Zubimendi.
Approaching quarter hour into the game, I don't think Victor Gyökeres has hardly had a touch of the ball yet. Likewise, Hugo Ekitike.
Zubimendi has been working hard. Most distance covered, most possession won of our stoppers. Only a few weeks of the new campaign. Very graceful player to watch on the ball. Martin Zubimendi.
Wah, sia. Untung.
Unfortunate that enough more difficult to go all the way back to David Raya.
Wasn't it just skipped off the surface away from Mo Salah. Risky ball, another one there.
Si Wirtz, iya Wirtz.
That time.
Anjing nomor 7. Hah, goreng gede. Di mana Bayer Leverkusen?
Space for Calafiore.
Xabi Alonso. Ini ke Madridnya. Xabi Alonso. Liur anjing ngurusin Mbappe.
Tadi 10 kali.
Dia di PS goreng anjing. Serbetan wae.
He's looked comfortable there, hasn't he? Dominic Szoboszlai, because when Martinelli really decides to take you on, you've got to be at your best and have your wits about you. And he started the game very well.
Brilliant dummy for Liverpool's winning goal at Newcastle on Monday. Gakpo. Kirkes. Van Dijk searching for Salah.
Salah ini aya
Under pressure for Calafiore. Raya quick to command outside his 6-yard box. Zubimendi. Mikel Merino. Wicket.
Sok.
Swedish Kirkes. He's scored.
Kerkes.
Yeah, good tackle, but
Damn, aduh.
Nah iya Adidas iya jangan Adidas itu beda. Logona.
That's exactly his job, and that's what he's got to continue to
Aduh,
do.
kan?
Heeh.
Nih udah gitu gaya buku anjing biasa we.
Kayak korigor ya.
Fans have been waiting for this moment. Their first corner
Balik
of the
ya,
day.
balik.
Tenang.
Gawe sih.
Arsenal have scored goals from corners.
Di kuncian tuh.
Each of the last 3
Kunci.
Premier League games stretching back to last season.
Nah, itu orang kanan.
Hah?
Ini orang kanan.
Declan Rice to take this one.
Anjing.
This is Timber.
Timber.
Assistant referee today is John Brooks. He is checking some potential holding inside the penalty area as that corner kick was delivered. But it's an early check complete. No penalty on this occasion. Ryan.
Ah,
Bodoh.
Ream.
Just
Yeah.
look at this.
Siap.
Corner kick.
Nuhun, Chef.
Alexis McAllister, it is a bit of an initial coming together, which the officials felt that's what happened. But you've got to be very careful now. Get ready. This is the moment.
It's their What was a foul by Calafiori on Salah? Calafiori, Mo Salah, Liverpool. Imagine it will continue throughout the afternoon. Raya looking for Madueke. Madueke. He was tight into the four.
Disconnected. Connected.
Got close, made a very timely challenge.
Simpson, he was in the fourth team and will hold hand away against Arsenal. Milos Kerkez. Celebrations as we pass the 20-minute mark for former number 20 Diogo Jota. Good enough for Arsenal today.
Another outswinger, which is why the big guys are on the edge of the box, penalty spot area. Not stacking up at the far post for these ones.
Look, delivery this time. Still a break for Coventry. Pitch. This time. Nicely for Calafield.
Nice striker. Actually, this one not Madueke. Get the ball off his stick. Step up.
Technique for Madueke. Scored 7 goals for Chelsea. Was last season.
Well, that was a chance to release Ekatike there because just a couple of Arsenal players there under the same ball. And you can see there all the threat in and around the box coming from the visitors at the moment. All that possession for Liverpool yet to translate that really worthwhile in and around the 18-yard box.
So many teams will come here, reach the quarter mark of the game, and deny Liverpool a touch inside the penalty area.
Yet to translate that really worthwhile
Fiore.
in and around the 18-yard box.
Really good. Lovely block.
Iya, boleh dulu.
Goler. Iya tuh san, kene ya na,
It's on the fast.
tidak. Hah? Iya, setengah ewang.
Buat ini
Oh, dua deh dah, dua ewang.
Liverpool have conceded 2 goals per game so far this season. Since the beginning of this year, against Newcastle. Violence, so in his eyes. Ricky picked it back, proving more for the Anfield crowd for that.
Jurgen Timber's claiming that Gakpo was backing into him, but I think the Arsenal man always looks like he's fighting with him. Look, once you've got your arms up around the shoulders and around your opponent's neck, you're not going to get away with that.
has been summoned for comment from our slot for instruction. Florian Fields to take. Very lofty. That's like a kite from Florian Fields. A wasted opportunity for Liverpool.
Yeah, it is. It's a waste, that. Absolutely right, Connor.
Here is the most recent away player to score a Premier League winner in front of the Kop. Eze for Crystal Palace back in April of last year. Marino. Timber. Walked away off Kirkes. Arsenal get what they so often crave, a corner kick.
Yeah, just looking at Declan Rice as he's coming out in this one, just having a word with Gabriel. One or two of the other big guys. It's usually when he takes them off the other side, of course, we know they come right in under the bar. Those guys will get in and around Alisson and make life difficult. Off this side with the big outswinger, slightly different. They've got 4 guys on the edge of the box and 2 or 3 around the penalty spot.
Sent in by Rice. This is most disappointing one so far. Usually dealt with by Kirkes. Laya. Misses. Part of Arsenal's prowess with these corner kicks is the delivery, the quality of them, and that was substandard from Declan Rice.
Yeah. One didn't reach anything like the intended target, didn't give anybody a chance. That's in amongst all these set plays and all the movement, the blocking, and how sophisticated they are. Nothing works unless you get that delivery right. Declan Rice usually very reliable.
Szoboszlai, looking for Ekitike, once again too much. Calafiore. She's given Arsenal a free kick in a promising position. It's a yellow card for the Dutchman.
Yeah, he'll feel a little bit aggrieved by that, but I don't think the referee had any option. Good run from Calafiore.
Calafiore was sent off for the final day of last season here against Crystal Palace. He's now got to play over an hour here on a yellow card. Not ideal for Arsenal's midfield.
I think the last 15 minutes, I think Arsenal have just controlled the game quite nicely and broke a little bit and are just getting a little bit going.
Declan Rice cracked in a couple of stunning free kicks in the Champions League against Real Madrid last season, and surely this is outside his range. So run up. I think he was going for that. I mean, he's missed it by miles, but Declan Rice tried to catch the headlines here in Anfield.
Yeah, he never really looked like he believed that one, did he, Declan Rice? Even the run-up and the way he was shaping up to hit it. He's trying to hit it through it and get it to dip at the last moment, but it's a poor corner followed by an even worse free kick.
Both goals that Liverpool conceded at Newcastle on Monday came from set pieces. The last 2 from Arsenal here, the corner from Rice, the attempted shot for the free kick from Rice, not threatening. So ball's line. Bucharest sprinting in and passing. Something only just about got that away. I think Bucharest is the only player on the pitch who's yet to complete a pass in the game. That pass needed more on it to find Fields. It can ticket as well against Rice. The Anfield crowd roar their approval for that.
Yeah, I think they want to see their team just apply a little bit more heat in and around Arsenal, as they're not quite so comfy receiving square balls and perhaps with their back to play. They're the ones that you have to apply some pressure. Good play that from Fields.
It's controlled by Calafiori. Liverpool remain on the attack. Arsenal have yet to let in a goal in the Premier League this season. 2 clean sheets out of 2 before today. Going to go back 13 years for the last time Arsenal started a Premier League season without conceding in any of their opening 3 matches.
Lawanan kia guys,
Straight out from Allison. Square. Today, Bucharest, it's his first completed pass. Calafiori. Rice. Molina. Some sort of daily tempo. Suppliers give it straight to Virgil van Dijk. This is McAllister. Arsenal get away with a big one there.
Don't they just? David Rice, straight ball. It's never really on. Yeah, he's holding his hands very high. Once it comes back to him here, that one there, look. Look where it was, he didn't even want it. Virgil van Dijk was onto it, could have hit it himself. Just looks for that extra pass, but again, pressure. That's better from Liverpool. I think they're at their best, Arne Slot's team, when they do more of that. I think that's the message, yeah. Where he's saying don't dive there, but I think you want to see some more pressure. That's one that Arteta's boys get away with.
Arteta, who's never won a Premier League game here in this stadium as a coach, today his 6th attempt. Virgil van Dijk, who scored against Arsenal last season at the Emirates. Wondering if he could do that again, while he's taken on the shot himself.
Definitely not. Yeah. Everything quite great interception. Burst into the space. Hits it.
Here's Fields. Timber. Kirkos gets the better of Madueke. Zubimendi wins it back for Arsenal. This is Gakpo. Paying for a card.
Yeah, I'm a little surprised Zubimendi didn't get one. Chris Kavanagh trying to obviously not let this one spin out of control from his point of view. I can sort of understand that, but I thought Zubimendi was lucky.
Some ball from David Raya to pick out Madueke from there. And it's a shot that deflects off Kirkos and out for a corner. That's one of Arsenal's better chances in this game so far.
Yeah, going direct, as you say. Great ping from David Raya over the top of Milos Kirkos. Ronnie Madueke, once he gets onto this, he knows he's got to take him on and look for the strike. Chops in on the left foot. Cook is again doing really well to make sure that he just hangs that right leg out, gets a little bit on it.
All of Arsenal's corners so far have been outswingers. This one on the left wing as they come forward. Forwards, Declan Rice the opportunity for an in-swinger.
Anjir.
Flashes over the top of all of them. Liverpool's defence breathed again. Mikel Merino threw himself onto the floor there. Virgil van Dijk feeling that the Spaniard was trying to deceive the officials. Let's have a look at this. Merino, number 23.
Yeah. Thankfully, he's not deceiving anyone with a dive like that. Yeah, lucky maybe. Doesn't get a card for just launching himself to the ground.
This is Calafiore. Mikel Merino. Gabriel.
You can see from all the attempts so far, nothing on target. Liverpool haven't registered in that respect. I think that's down to maybe. You could just do with getting, I think, Alexis McAllister, Verts, Ekitike certainly, do with getting those boys involved in the game a little bit more.
Today, Arsenal's 41st Premier League game in charge. His team have scored in 39 out of the 40 so far. The only game they didn't score was that defeat against Nottingham Forest almost a year ago. Liverpool's attack being kept quiet here so far. Gabriel. Timber. Marino looks for Gyökeres. Canate's the defender.
Anjing.
From Timber, who's in the goal to Ailey. Now Calafiore. Couldn't quite get hold of it. He wants a corner. And Dodd's point, initially the indication was goal kick. It's now going to be a corner.
Yeah, it was a deflection of him. I think it was Canate. I like that ball into Gyökeres, he protects it well. It was a bit of a shout, I think, as well for a penalty there, but the arms were tucked in and down by the sides. It's a good threat again from Arsenal, getting good numbers forward up to support Gyökeres pretty quickly.
Still feel they've had a good first half away from home here at Anfield, but can they get recognition for that on the scoreboard? Surrounded by Declan Rice, Calafiore's header, not threatening.
Yeah, better delivery that time from Declan Rice.
Minutes of normal time to go until the break. Timber in the square. Still going each other's way there. Liverpool get the throw. Gabriel. Marino stopped by McAllister. Gakpo. No opportunity for either team to settle possession at the moment.
I think Arne Slot would love his team to just get a bit of momentum before the interval. Just start to threaten a little more. Arsenal have such a great structure and great shape defensively, so hard to break down. Wear down.
Chimbo shows too much of it to Kirkers. Square up, well positioned. No missing about by David Raya that time. Szoboszlai. Calafiore. Stop from Szoboszlai again. Second, very effective against the free kick for Liverpool.
Did well there, Mo Salah. Did really well because when that ball is played down the line, there's not a lot of pace on it. So Salah, look, you can see he's looking at Gabriel. He wants to just get in front of him and hold that bit of space, allow the ball to reach him rather than go and get it. If he'd have done that, Gabriel would have probably flown straight through it. Did very well there. Smart play from Mo Salah.
Ekitike. Tangles with Zubimendi. Straight from Ekitike. And he gets the free kick for his team. Much speculation about Alexander Isak and whether he could be a Liverpool player by tomorrow night. But this guy is doing all he can to impress with this opportunity he's got in the Liverpool first team.
He's battling away there, isn't he? Surrounded by Arsenal shirts, but gets his team the free kick.
2 goals in 2 Premier League games so far for Hugo Ekitike. Roberts holds off Gyökeres. This is the next Szoboszlai. Moments like this, you see the evidence of the difference of the Arne Slot Liverpool to the old Jurgen Klopp regime. They're happy to take the fizz out of opponents at times and just calm things down. Doesn't always have to be helter-skelter. It's not a good ball from Konate. Van Dijk and Kirkers deal with it. This is Gabriel. Timber. And wicket. Away from Viers. Down goes Timber in the penalty area. The defender was McAllister. That will be looked at in the background, but Liverpool play on for now. Final minute of regulation time in the first half. Ekitike trying to tee up Viers. Here's Madueke. They can go 2-on-1 on Kirkes here, but Timber with it. Martinelli's making a run on the other side. Arsenal keep it on the right. Check complete on that question of the McAllister challenge in the penalty area. They agree with the referee's call on the field, no penalty.
Yeah. Look, we're virtually at half time. I think Liverpool need to. Their passing isn't quite crisp enough. It's a bit laboured, and by their very high standards, it's not where they need it to be, particularly as they move up the field. So I think Arne Slot will remind his players about that. Picking the right moments, as I mentioned, when to really apply genuine pressure, collective pressure, to force a mistake out of Arsenal.
1 minute being added on for stoppages ahead of half-time.
Berjus guys, bakal hiji teh.
Is the most corners they've had in a Premier League match here at Anfield in 20 years. Gyökeres foul. Tuesday. 2 goals against Leeds last time out for the Swede. Timber is still talking about his
Diyos,
deal
mo
here.
makahigit eh.
He felt that right foot was kicked.
I didn't think so. I don't think there's enough in that. Might have felt a little something there, you're in Timber, but I would never consider that one a pen.
There is the whistle for the break. Sir Arne Slot's team, Mikel Arteta's team, who've had 45 minutes to tease and test. Madueke probably came closest to breaking the deadlock, but it's all still to play for here. At half-time, Liverpool 0, Arsenal 0.
Ding ding dang. Ding, ding. Bakit satu guys? Apa ini guys? Anjing lag.
Ketika Alexis McAllister menembak, sebenarnya ada ruang bagi dia untuk melakukan passing ke Ugo Ekitike, tidak diakui dan terbuang. Percuma kesempatan Liverpool untuk bisa mencetak gol.
Pertanyaannya adalah Adi, siapa kira-kira pemain yang akan dimasukkan di babak kedua yang akan menjadi pembeda kira-kira Adi?
Iya, masih kita nantikan, dan kalau kita lihat bagaimana perkembangan permainan di babak pertama, ada Slot dan juga Mikel mungkin akan tetap percaya kepada para pemain yang berlaga di babak pertama, dan kita melihat bagaimana Gabriel Martinelli dan juga Mikel Merino memberikan kinerja yang luar biasa ketika off the ball juga. Ini menjadi situasinya sekarang kita akan melihat mungkin the first 11 dari kedua tim akan tetap dipakai, tapi masih ada begitu banyak opsi, termasuk bagi Liverpool dengan mungkin akan menampilkan Rio Mohan, dan juga bagi Arsenal masih ada Everett Chiesa yang saya katakan mungkin akan tampil di menit 65 ataupun 70.
Baik Adi, sementara itu kita akan melihat bagaimana key moment yang terjadi di babak pertama. Ini adalah corner yang diantisipasi oleh Liverpool. Kita lihat kembali Adi bagaimana
Arsenal datang dengan reputasi sebagai ketika di set piece, di corner kick, mereka punya 33 gol yang mereka ciptakan dari musim 2023-2024, terbanyak di top 5 leagues di Europe. Tapi antisipasi dilakukan, dan Liverpool adalah the best team mengantisipasi set piece lawan. Defensively mereka punya structure yang sangat baik, dan mereka bisa mengantisipasi dengan tidak memberikan space dan memarking para pemain Arsenal 1 lawan 1, dan begitu sulit mereka untuk bisa memenangkan bola pertama yang biasanya menjadi keunggulan dari Gabriel Magalhaes misalnya. Kali ini tidak bisa diciptakan karena adanya ketangguhan dan kecerdikan dan positioning yang sangat baik dari para pemain Liverpool di tiang pertama. Ini yang membuat bagaimana Arsenal belum mampu memanfaatkan keunggulan mereka dari segi set piece dari corner, dan kembali Mikel Merino yang menjatuhkan diri, frustrasi karena adanya marking yang sangat rapat, yang sangat tepat dari Ibu Konate, dari Virgil van Dijk. Bahkan kita lihat Virgil pun tidak merasa terganggu harus bisa menutup Gabriel Magalhaes yang biasanya menjadi kunci. Ini adalah satu kontak yang terjadi tidak dalam kondisi terbaik bagi Calafiori yang mampu menciptakan gol kalah di Old Trafford menghadapi Manchester United.
Iya, begitu cerdik dan juga begitu menarik ya Adi pertandingan malam hari ini, walaupun masih tanpa gol, tanpa hujan gol malam hari ini, tapi untuk persajian permainan malam hari ini begitu luar biasa, begitu cerdik.
Seperti permainan catur, memang kita lihat ada kendali yang lebih nyaman ditampilkan oleh Arsenal. Liverpool seperti biasa di first half agak struggle, tapi mereka merupakan tim yang begitu berbeda di babak kedua. Ini akan diantisipasi juga, dan harus ada perubahan dari aksi Florian Wirtz yang tadi terlihat agak nervous sepertinya di laga kali ini, dan harus bisa menciptakan action akhir di sepertiga akhir bidang permainan dari Arsenal.
Baik Adi, kita akan nantikan siapa pemain yang akan dimasukkan di babak kedua, dan tentunya pemirsa babak kedua akan setelah yang satu ini. Jangan kemana-mana, tetaplah di Premier League.
Gratis ongkir! Sekarang semua produk 100% gratis ongkir tanpa syarat. Belanja barang kecil, besar, ringan, hingga berat, pasti dapat gratis ongkir Rp0. Belanja di Shopee sekarang, gratis ongkir!
Hydro Plus non-stop miliaran hadiah 10 miliar. Minum Hydro Plus Isotonic Drink. Bisa menang hadiah langsung e-wallet. Buruan ikutan Hydro Plus Isotonic Drink non-stop miliaran total hadiah 10 miliar. Sekarang juga.
Gue tinggal satu, please, tolong gitu mah.
Saat kesusahan, kita butuh yang bisa diandalkan. Walau tempatnya berubah, tapi rasanya nggak berubah. Sambal bakar saji, pasti enak, anti ribet.
Semuanya kita cari.
Harusnya lo tuh balik sama gue. Karena malah ngelamar orang lain. Lo tuh masih mau balikan? Kemarin. Syaratnya makeover, I like it. Udah.
Meminta kalian untuk menyusup ke tempat mereka dan mengacak-acak bisnis mereka.
Lo ngapain di sini? Lo ngapain di sini?
Iya, pantas mendapatkan pribadi dari kamu.
Macam apa lo?
Sejak 1981, kita telah menjalani petualangan perayaan cita rasa ini dengan semangat yang sama. Petualangan yang akan terus berlanjut karena ini rasanya super.
Paling fresh.
Premier League tentunya kita kembalikan sesaat lagi. Babak kedua akan segera dimulai. Dan Adi, untuk pertanyaannya adalah kira-kira apa ya prediksi yang akan terjadi di babak kedua? Untuk babak pertama Arsenal mendominasi dan juga memegang kendali pertandingan. Kalau di babak kedua ini akan seperti apa, Adi?
Bicara tentang kendali memang ada di penampilan dari Arsenal, tapi mereka akan sangat sekali dengan kendali ini dari gol tercipta di babak pertama ketika mereka unggul dari segi kesempatan yang didapatkan untuk mengancam gawang dari Alisson Becker. Ini adalah satu missed opportunity bagi Mikel dan juga Arsenal. Tapi kita akan lihat respons dengan nanti ketika substitution terjadi yang akan ditawarkan para pemain pengganti yang Anda tanyakan tadi, dan mereka punya pemain seperti Ever Eze yang akan bisa dimanfaatkan aksinya, dan ini adalah dua defenders yang juga signifikan ya, Gabriel Magalhaes dan juga Virgil van Dijk sebagai kedua leader di zona pertahanan terus menjaga tugasnya dengan sangat baik. Dan kita akan lihat apakah Liverpool akan nervous di babak pertama atau mereka akan tampil lebih tenang, lebih nyaman, dan juga akan mengandalkan aksi dari McAllister terlebih ke memegang peran aktif di dalam tengah untuk bisa bersama dengan Gravenberch mengantisipasi apa yang ditawarkan oleh Suleiman dan juga Declan Rice yang sejauh ini tampil sangat optimal di lapangan tengah. Mungkin Mikel Merino yang agak underperform tadi di babak pertama.
Selain itu, apa kira-kira Adi strategi yang terbaik yang bisa dilakukan oleh Mikel Arteta dan juga Arne Slot di babak kedua?
Iya, bagi Slot harus lebih berani ya. Mereka kalah memegang bola lebih positif lagi, tapi sepertinya mereka agak takut, agak ragu, agak tentatif dan belum bisa mengoptimalkan ini. Dia pemainnya harusnya bisa tampil lebih nyaman, tampil lebih menekan dengan pergerakannya di tight spaces. Berbeda dengan Noni Madueke yang sempat diragukan, bahkan sempat ada petisi agar tidak menjadikan transfer dari Noni Madueke, tapi dalam laga-laga di mana dia ditampilkan seperti kali ini di Anfield, dia menjadi pemain yang begitu penting bersama dengan Calafiori, bisa untuk set the tone, menekan, memberikan pergerakan yang begitu mengancam dan sangat direct untuk bisa terus mengganggu Milos Kerkez di back line dari Liverpool.
Iya, Adi, kita masih menantikan ya siapa kira-kira pemain yang akan menjadi pembeda dan juga yang akan memberikan penampilan terbaiknya selain dari yang sudah kita sebutkan tadi ya, Adi.
Iya, kembali di babak kedua harus ada penampilan lebih baik dari Liverpool. Press mereka tadi di babak pertama sepertinya juga belum terlalu tepat ya, dan momen-momen ketika action press ini harus dimulai mereka agak ragu, dan siapa yang menjadi instigator pertama juga masih terkadang tidak dalam kondisi mereka semua siap bersamaan melakukan press, sehingga terlalu mudah mereka untuk bisa mendapatkan ancaman dari para pemain, terutama dari lini tengah Arsenal yang begitu nyaman memainkan bola dengan sangat cair tadi di babak pertama. Ever Eze sudah bersiap, apakah akan langsung masuk atau masih menunggu? Sepertinya menunggu. Dan apakah tepat dimainkan di menit ke-60 atau 70? Sepertinya tepat, karena ini pemain yang punya impact luar biasa dan harus diingat menjadi pemain terakhir yang mampu untuk mencetak gol ke gawang Liverpool di The Cup. Jadi ini punya reputasi, dia punya pengalaman di lapangan ini, dan dia pemain yang tentunya akan sangat diandalkan Mikel kalau nanti diturunkan untuk merubah situasi bagi Arsenal.
Bagaimana dengan Moha yang masih ada di bench, Adi?
Ya, Moha adalah pemain dengan usia sangat muda dan punya kemampuan yang luar biasa sensasional, dan jangan terkejut kalau dia kembali akan ditampilkan dan bisa merubah situasi di laga ini. Sebagai wildcard yang dipegang sangat dekat dalam saku dari Arne Slot, tentunya akan coba dimainkan juga nanti kalau memang situasinya masih tanpa gol hingga menuju menit ke 75 ke atas.
Baik, Adi, kita juga masih menyaksikan para pemain bersiap di belakang dan sesaat lagi akan menuju lapangan untuk memberikan penampilan terbaik, dan juga siapa ya kira-kira yang akan mencuri gol?
Iya, kalau kita lihat sepertinya Arsenal ya, mereka punya start yang lebih baik, mereka tampil dengan begitu progresif yang lancar, dan Liverpool sangat tentatif di sana. Tapi mereka punya The Egyptian King, mereka punya Mo Salah, mereka punya begitu banyak game changer, match winner yang ada, dan dalam hitungan detik saja bisa merubah keunggulan mereka di laga seketat dan semenegangkan ini. Yokeres juga tadi hingga akhir menuju halftime baru mulai terlihat terangnya, diharapkan akan tampil lebih optimal juga bagi Arsenal. Dan juga ini dia Hugo Ekitike yang sudah mendapatkan call up karena dari cedera, dia akan dipanggil oleh timnas Prancis dan akan menjadi
the 2-goal lead to the break. Arsenal came back in the second half to level things up at 2-2. years now. So it'll be contenders without crowds, challengers without the cherished reward at the end of it. Just feels like the statement they could make by winning here today would be such a propulsion for them. A bit to turn from runners-up into actual champions.
Yeah. Well, look, first thing you do when you come to Anfield, play the champions, first thing you've got to do is keep them quiet, keep the noise levels down, and that's mission accomplished. First 45 minutes, they've done that very well, Arsenal. Now they have to produce a little bit more. Or will they turn to a set play? They get the delivery right. They're always a threat from those. But Liverpool have got to up their game. They've played very much within themselves in that first period. Now it's time for them to really show that they can break out of that, snap out of that, and be a real force.
Mikel Arteta's team attacking the Anfield Road end in the second half. That's where the away fans are housed. Gabriel. Looking for Martinelli. Just overcooked from one Brazilian to another.
I just wonder, Arne Slot, clearly as we saw him talking to Conor Bradley there, telling him obviously a few tactical pointers and no doubt be ready. So we'll see whether or not Szoboszlai are going to move into the middle of the park. Gravenberch is on a yellow card. Obviously, we want to normally Ryan Gravenberch out of that area. He's so good. Whether he wants a little more energy in there, Arne Slot, we'll see.
Flick on by Cody Gakpo. Esquerra leads in ahead of Hugo Ekitike. Timber. Moving forward. The position goes Liverpool's way. Gakpo. Kamata. This time these sides meant Liverpool scored 2 goals in very quick succession. There was 87 seconds separating the goals from Gakpo and Diaz.
This was close there. So just pinching that off of Gravenberch. The ball from Alisson straight to his feet, but Declan Rice really close to him.
Here's slightly too far in front of McAllister. Two teams just hoping that one of these attacking moves will fall into place. It's one of those days, single spark, just the smallest slip, it could tilt the title race for now in one direction or the other. Subimendi disrupting the Liverpool hold on to possession. Space for Szoboszlai. Salah. Ekitike. Trying to return to Mo Salah, Liverpool. Not for long they're going to get a corner, then a state of play. Fiore, free kick to Arsenal.
Competitor, isn't he? Fiore. Nice to get close enough to try and win possession. Ekitike a couple of times has shown some really nice touches where he gets the ball, gets his body in, and is prepared to just try and give a little flick or a bit of skill to get away from his marker.
Stopped by Martinelli. He thought he was pushed there, referee Chris Capital says goal kick. Gabriel Martinelli, who has scored 6 goals against Liverpool in the past, scored against them in each of the last 3 seasons. 10 years since these clubs last played out a 0-0 draw in the league. The Emirates in 2015. Salah, delicate touch. Gotta go all the way back to the 90s for the last time that there was a scoreless draw between these two in the league here at Anfield. English finds no easy passage beyond Ibrahima Konate.
Yeah, very difficult man to try and run and get beyond. Konate so strong, so powerful, exceptionally fast too.
Gabriel. Liverpool step out. Timber. Calafiori. Combination of support line fields take it away from him. This is Salah.
Liverpool voting Liverpool guys.
Arsenal, when they lose possession, they recover very, very quickly.
Alistair takes out Gravenberg. Never really looked comfortable over it, Ryan Gravenberg. Scored Liverpool's first goal against Newcastle on Monday.
Yeah, nice ball into him, that one. It's a clever ball, good run. You're right. As he was stepping forward, didn't really convince you, did he, that he was going to really work David Raya with that one. That's better, that's a bit more encouraging.
One of Liverpool's more natural goal scorers, the Dutchman. Still playing on a high tightrope wire again inside their own penalty area. To just little slippery moments for David Raya. Nothing catastrophic yet, but two moments that will just sow a tiny bit of doubt in the minds of Arsenal fans. Might well encourage Liverpool to really try and get at the Spanish goalkeeper in the remainder of this game. So Barcelona sliding in again. Barcelona continues that charge all the way from right back, right in on top of Ryan. Headed out by Van Dijk. Curious throw in, picked up by Konate. And back for Arsenal by Marino. Konate's now out of position. This is Timber. Madueke against Kirkes. Still Madueke goes. Kirkes stepped down the way to the task, presenting Arsenal with their first corner of the second half.
It's been a good battle, that one, between Kirkes and Madueke. I think ideally Madueke would like to have just crossed that one a little bit quicker. Once he started putting his foot on it, dragging it back, it gave Kirkes a chance to just get close.
No Martin Odegaard today, so Declan Rice has been taking all the corners. He had 5 in the first half, 4 of them were in swingers. But just to put this in context, in the entirety of last season, Arsenal only played 4 out-swinging corners. So already as many in this game today as they did in all of last season. For the right-footed player, it suggests this is going to be an out-swinger again. Konate heads it out. Raya. Jump by Marino. And they got a Golic.
Good leap. It's a good jump. Shocker has just ran underneath that one. Chance to just turn out there. Alexis McAllister wasn't quite aware of the space he had behind him.
10 minutes into the second half. Liverpool considering a change. Curtis Jones has been called back for a warm-up job. who came on as a sub against Bournemouth in the opening game here, and he started away at Newcastle on Monday. Made more appearances last season than any previous campaign in his career, Curtis Jones. This is Gabriel, Calafiori, Gyökeres, forcefully greeted from behind by Van Dijk. This is Gravenberch, McAllister. Go back a decade, 10 years this month, from the last time Liverpool failed to score in a Premier League game against Arsenal.
Yeah, at the moment they're getting frustrated a little bit. Trying to keep the ball, just keep it moving, and then different picture appears like that.
This is the picture they want to see. Mo Salah inside the penalty area. Held up by Calafiori. Martinelli. That's a free kick to Arsenal, followed by McAllister.
Yeah, just when they had a chance there to squeeze and apply a bit of pressure, McAllister never really get in there on that one, and might have been better served just to let Gabriel Martinelli head that one away. Great ball for Van Dijk. Mo Salah's been again well marshalled up to now. He'd like to get the ball in his feet a little bit more to really try and run at Calafiori. Bit better those stats. Second half possession.
Continues on into Gyökeres. And Enrique tried to nip in ahead of Van Dijk, and Alisson came out to take control of the situation for Liverpool. Just a little half chance there for Enrique.
Was Virgil van Dijk. Just had a little bit of a pop-up. Canate there, feeling like he should have gone and won that rather than just trying to block and hold space. Just try and deny it, don't put your head on it.
Canate. Just McAllister. We believe he's going to be the player replaced by Curtis Jones for Liverpool. Szoboszlai. Kirkes. This is considered impatient from Liverpool. The last three Premier League games between these sides have all finished as draws. An hour plus the stoppages for Liverpool or Arsenal to go and win today. Dijk, Szoboszlai, through Katike to Gakpo, now McAllister, now Pierce. That's the chance he was waiting for.
Wish asup anjing Liverpool goblok.
We're offside.
Just wondering, there was a penalty shout before that flag went up. Yeah, because if it's not offside, it looked like it could have been a penalty when it come back off David Raya. He's offside. It looks like there.
Anjing salah goblok.
Yeah, Gakpo was offside when that shot come in from Beers.
Offset guys, Liverpool guys.
position of offside was established before that David Raya challenge. So it means that even if Raya had fouled him because he was in an offside position, it wouldn't be a penalty.
Yeah. Better though from Liverpool, much better. Crowd responding to that. There's a bit of pressure, there's a shot, decent effort, there's bodies rushing in around the goalkeeper. It's a lot more like the sort of intensity you expect and we're used to seeing from Liverpool.
Passage of play, Liverpool getting the ball into the net has just lifted the mood around Anfield, and for on a slot, something to build on now. A large shout here today could echo all the way to May. Good determination by Gyökeres to get there ahead of Konate. And now he's got Szoboszlai to deal with. A few raised eyebrows that Szoboszlai was played it right back on Monday, but I don't think anyone was surprised to see him keep that position today. Gabriel is appealing for a foul, and referee Chris Kavanagh says play on. Marino, very well played. Timber, Arsenal played through the lines. Boyka, scores touches in the penalty area of all Arsenal players today. Gives it back to Timber. Tries to set up Calafiore. Blocked by Van Dijk. This is Gabriel, and off Konate it goes for another Arsenal corner.
That's nice play that from Arsenal. Play their way out under pressure. Got Madueke in that wide area. Strike here. This is being checked.
Does strike the arm of Ibrahim Konate, but it's well tucked in by his side. Corner to Arsenal once again, usually one of their more potent attributes of the game. Can they make this one count? The wind swirling around this corner of Merseyside. Taking an important touch in his relatively process. Madueke, high and not so handsome. Calafiore and Konate jumping together here.
Yeah, little clash of heads, I think. Just there. Noni Madueke trying to hit that one as it's rising. Not easy to do that. Catch it perfect. Just they're coming together there. The two big guys, they're okay.
There is new Liverpool assistant coach Giovanni van Bronckhorst, holding my honour slot for this campaign. Replaced John Heitinga, who was assistant last season, who's left his role to become the head coach at Ajax. Marino on Van Dijk. Still 25 minutes of normal time to play here. The cup is finding its voice again.
Last 10 minutes. It's a bit better than the Reds.
Two wins each so far. They both can't keep up their 100% records today. Something's going to give. This is Cody Gakpo. Trying to score from a similar distance that he did against Bournemouth on the opening night.
Great ball from Szoboszlai. To Curtis Jones, he rolls it out one more to Cody Gakpo. Right idea. Again, just not enough skill in the shot to really worry David Raya. Good hands.
Good anticipation by Van Dijk. Was he fouled by Gyökeres? Liverpool play on. Heavy first touch by Salah.
Again, really good play from Virgil van Dijk. He dents in the pitch, squeezing the play, forcing the mistake.
Yellow card shown to Gyökeres for this yellow card for the challenge on Virgil van Dijk.
Not sure it's a yellow card challenge, is it? Catches it maybe just on the back of his foot, but
that is Arsenal's first yellow card of the day. Timber. To up against Gyökeres this time. Now he comes for a Liverpool throw. Activity down in the Arsenal technical area. It would appear Eze is being prepared for his introduction. This is Jones, stretching it towards Mo Salah, who's yet to attempt a shot, is yet to create a chance in the game. Might do so here. Ryan, hot potato, but he grabs it.
yeah. Good idea that from Mo Salah, because I think in this position we're all expecting him to come inside on the left foot. He kind of goes with the outside of his boot and just tries to clip it over the top of Ryan, very nearly succeeds.
Pinci Pernai.
TK, Liverpool have just turned up the temperature over the last few minutes. Salah. Trying to weave his way, but Calafiori stood his ground. Mentioned that Mo Salah yet to attempt a shot and create a chance. He's never previously started a Premier League match for Liverpool. Failed to do both by the end of the game. Arsenal, as well as Eze, we're told they're preparing Martin Odegaard for his introduction. Odegaard was injured against Leeds last weekend, that's why he's not in the starting 11 today, but Mikel Arteta is ready to gamble to bring him on for the final quarter of the match.
Much better from Liverpool though. Last 10 minutes. Feel that they've got better possession in better areas.
TK nearly. Through ball for Ryan Gravenberch. Timber looking for Madueke. Kirkos went down, fouled by Madueke. Free kick to Liverpool. This break in play will allow Arsenal the opportunity to make the change. Eze is going to come on in place of Gabriel Martinelli. And Mikel Merino will make way for Martin Odegaard. Two very interesting substitutions at this stage of the game.
Yeah. Mikel Merino always works hard, whichever position or role he's asked to have a go at, always throws himself at it. Maybe Eze has got, this boy's got a bit of star quality. It's very early days for him. But I think he's a proper player. And Odegaard now as well. Just might have a little bit more room as this game goes on to get on the ball.
Eze, who's seen a lot of Liverpool lately. He played against them on the last day of last season. He played against them in the Community Shield. It all adds up that this is his third time playing the champions in his last 4 games of football for Eze. Missed his penalty against Liverpool in the Community Shield, which Palace did win in that shootout at Wembley earlier on this month. Square, tough against Ekitike, needed to be. Big shot of man on for Gravenberch. Gakpo. So obviously by now the ball is still rolling. It's Liverpool trying to take the free kick quickly.
Well, he saw the gap there, didn't he, Florian Wirtz there? Well, referee very quickly bringing that one back.
Starting to deflect it more and more, and Liverpool get to cover with the cup end. This, in the 72nd minute, is the first corner that Liverpool have earned today. Last 8 goals that Arsenal have conceded in the Premier League, 6 of them have come from set pieces. Liverpool will have been waiting for this opportunity. We'll keep the forward coming. We'll square ahead into that. Szoboszlai against Eze. Wasn't the best ball from Szoboszlai. Cleverbridge was able to remedy. Now the Bulgarian goes searching for Wirtz, and there's no flag. Florian Wirtz. Mo Salah! Did he have time to take that touch?
Could have hit it first time, couldn't he?
The Birch. He wasn't aware what was around him there. A perhaps unnecessary concession of a corner.
That big switch there from Szoboszlai certainly just called Arsenal out. Hands are going up looking for an offside flag that's not given just here. Yeah, I think he could have walked onto and hit it. Wouldn't have been easy. That first touch just got away from Mo Salah a fraction.
Wirtz sent in the first Liverpool corner. Szoboszlai wants to take the second one. Low and hard, dealt with by Gyökeres. Odegaard misses. Wirtz! Too many bodies in the way.
Well, he hits it nice as well, didn't he, Wirtz there? Really flushed that one.
Field has become anxious. This is a tight finish to the game. Kabata. Van Dijk. Jones. Gyökeres. Gakpo. Cleverbridge. To Van Dijk. Just a few drones around that field as Liverpool take a step back. Jones. More activity in the Liverpool bench. Federico Chiesa is getting ready. He came on as a sub in the last home game here and scored a very important goal against Bournemouth. So stopped by Calafiori again. This is Declan Rice. Eze. Trying to accelerate away from Szoboszlai. Supported by Gyökeres. Odegaard. Madueke. 15 minutes of normal time remain.
Still waiting for that one top chance, aren't we? Either end. For either team to carve out something special.
Eze. Odegaard. Wirtz trying to get close. Konate disrupted. Liverpool haven't been able to fully clear.
Looked like that just might be it until Canate got in, made a really important challenge.
Odegaard. Subimendi. So keep it moving.
Ceng, jadi goblok.
An unfortunate moment.
He'll drift into those little pockets of space to try and get on the ball as often as he can now, Odegaard.
Hugo Ekitike. 3 goals in his last 3 appearances in community, including the Community Shield. To bottom the field today. They're just waiting to see if everything's okay with Kanate here. Ekitike, his number had been held up, but Arneslot currently just concerned about Ibrahima Kanate. Chiesa will be itching to get on after that dramatic goal against Bournemouth on the opening night of the new season. His first ever Premier League goal. See Joe Gomez there, who's just putting on his match shirt.
Yeah, so that would indicate that Canate not quite right, doesn't want to continue, doesn't want to risk anything, make anything worse.
Both sets of players taking advantage of this break in play for a little impromptu team talk at the sidelines. Kanate, who made the most appearances last season of his career so far, has been under some scrutiny at the start of this campaign. Doesn't look very comfortable, does he?
No, something's bothering him. The game's too tight, there's too much at stake to take chances with anybody.
Chiesa, whose father Enrico played against Arsenal in the Champions League back in the 90s for Fiorentina. He was on the winning side against them too, and Arsenal were playing at Wembley while their stadium was being built. So, Joe Gomez is going to come on in place of Ibrahima Kanate. Chiesa will get to come on after all as well. It's Hugo Ekitike. There's a roar to greet the Italian. Joe Gomez has not yet started in the Premier League this calendar year.
Well, certainly for Joe Gomez just wants to be nice and safe and secure. So they just defend and do anything unnecessary. But can Federico Chiesa provide a spark?
Strong. Here's the thing to vicious Jones. Jones. Get a few throws as Liverpool retreat. Gabriel was brave against Chiesa. Needs to be careful there. Leaning into the opponent inside the penalty area. Odegaard to Rice. Ball went out of play.
It's good pressure. Odegaard just delayed that a little too long, and eventually when the ball came with Declan Rice already under pressure, his touch was a little heavy.
Son, who had a lot of draws in the Premier League last season, finding a way to turn some of those draws into victories could be the difference between getting to the very summit of the table by the end of this campaign. Can either of these teams find a winner in the final 10 minutes here? So Bosley looking for Salah. If anyone has a track record of popping up on days like this, it's the Egyptian. Jones. Seemingly challenges and fouls and free kick in a dangerous position for Liverpool. these teams find a winner in the final 10 minutes here. So Bozlai looking for Salah. If anyone has a track record of popping up in days like this, it's the Egyptian.
Goblok swag ay.
Jones. Seemingly challenges and fouls and free kick in a dangerous position for Liverpool.
Yeah, that's when he gets vulnerable, Zubimendi. He gets dragged in under the ball, people just run off the back of him, get the other side of him. He's not as physically imposing as Rice or Marino or any of those to try and get back and pinch the ball.
Yellow card for Martin Zubimendi. Joins Victor Gyökeres in the referee's notebook. Well, Liverpool haven't had many of these today. Attacking set pieces. There's a whole committee here. They're in discussion as to what they're going to do with it.
Yeah, it's a long way out, but it's doable. We've seen them go in from this sort of distance before, but
Salah's first goal in England came against Arsenal. So Bozlai, who got 8 goals last season, 6 of them in the league. Salah steps away. It's Dominic Szoboszlai.
Anjing. Szoboszlai, cok.
very special strike. Oh, what a strike that is. Yeah, he flicks his eyebrows upwards because there's nothing he can do about that. It's hit so well, so beautifully. Fair play to Dominic Szoboszlai. You know, he's played really well, as you say, Connor, in that right back position. Oh, look at that. Wow. That is a strike. That really is.
Szoboszlai anjing.
Absolute perfect amount of pace and dip on it at the last moment to get it back down. Bounces in off that post. David Raya at absolute full tilt, and he can't get there. Fingertips are just millimetres away from that ball, but too much power on it.
Orang gila.
Strike. We've been crying out for a little bit of something special. You've just got one there.
His magical dummy set up the goal for Ingamoa on Monday. There was no dummy there. That was from a mile out. Struck firm and true. The Hungarian with a blistering free kick to give Liverpool the lead. And Arsenal have got very little time to try and get one back. Mosquera. Declan Rice. Gifted play by Rice. This is Calafiori. Is it? Gomez is going to be careful. Is it goes down?
Anjing.
There's no penalty.
Well, it's going to be checked. It looked like, as they went down a little easy in the end, because actually Calafiori had the chance to cross it. Eventually it finds there's a little bit from Joe Gomez. I don't think enough.
Video assistant referee John Brooks believes that to be very minimal contact below the threshold needed to award a penalty kick. One of the better chances that Arsenal have created today, though.
Do you know, if he'd have been on the field maybe 20 minutes or more and got into the game a bit more, is that there he might well have been able to walk forward and really work Alisson from that sort of position.
Is this going to be Arsenal's first Premier League away defeat since November? That was when they lost at Newcastle. Only had 2 away defeats since the start
Gelo
of
Arsenal
2024 Mikel
bantai.
Arteta's team. Gyökeres, challenged by Szoboszlai. Madueke scooping. Subimendi can't get near him. Kirkes with his body in the way. Liverpool breathe again.
Tussle there before Alisson comes flying out just to throw himself at it.
As Kirkes drops the anchor, refused to budge. That goal was absolutely infused the atmosphere here.
Yeah, I think highlights that Liverpool have been better. Still, some way short of their very best, but they've been a lot better.
Salah prevented to getting to that by Calafiori. Is this going to be the first time that Arsenal will lose to Liverpool in 7 Premier League meetings? Curtis Jones. Liverpool looking for the seconds that would seal it. Gabriel stops Salah. This is down. Liverpool temporarily playing with 10 men. Arsenal will sense an opportunity here. Madueke. Gomez got there first.
Great interception from Joe Gomez, that brilliant challenge. As Gyökeres was right there, just about to bundle this one over the line. Oh, such an important challenge that is. Well played, Joe Gomez.
Three minutes of normal time remaining. Florian Wirtz. Can they patch him up and get him back into the game, or will Liverpool be forced to make a late change here? But Toro Indo is warming up in case it's needed. Japanese player who has come on in a sub in all of Liverpool's Premier League games so far this season. But for Dominic Szoboszlai, the last time a player scored a direct free kick in a Liverpool-Arsenal Premier League game was Philip Coutinho 9 years ago this month. Pick that one out.
What a beautiful hit, wasn't it? Stunner.
When it's hit like this, it stays hit. Just like that.
Judul Ajay.
Takes him the match winner today. Wirtz will not be able to continue. Arsenal are going to make a late change of their own. They're going to bring on the wonder kid. Max Daumann is getting ready to come on, but first here's Toro Indo, who's replaced the German Florian Wirtz. Will depart to allow on Max Daumann, 15 years of age, made his Premier League debut against Leeds United last time out and won a penalty when he came on. That is serious faith being shown by Mikel Arteta, this 15-year-old.
Now they have got the in-swinger off the left side.
In-swinger, Joe Gomez from forward. Ryan, Zubimendi, Liverpool trying to step out. Kirkes. 40 seconds of the regulation, 90. There'll be considerable stoppages to come. This is Daumann. Well done by Kirkes. Stolen away from him by Tony Gakpo. Gomez again. Sorensen's coming on. Is it? Into stoppages we go. 7 minutes to be added on. Zubimendi. Arsenal aren't done yet. Down. Timber. Odegaard. Suppose lie. Touch from Rice, but it's not enough. Anywhere will do for Mo Salah. So the meat of the sandwich and Arsenal hold on to possession. Calafiori. Gyökeres. Calafiori is down. Arsenal play on without him. Odegaard. Timber. Calafiori's got back up to his feet. Julian Timber. He's trying to pick out Calafiori there. He's hurt himself in the process.
Yeah, he actually
number 12.
He's done the hard bit there, Julian Timber, by getting the yard. He just lacked the care with the delivery. I don't know whether he's just pulled his calf there as well in doing that.
Arsenal unbeaten in their last 50 Premier League away games in a row. Is it going to end here? Last time they won a Premier League game here, Mikel Arteta was in the team. Scored 2 goals against Liverpool in his playing career. Scored a penalty here at Anfield 11 years ago, Mikel Arteta. He still has 5 minutes here to try and turn the tide.
Looked very comfortable first half, Arsenal. They really did. The second half, Liverpool just, as we got past the quarter of an hour mark, started to just get a bit of momentum, started to squeeze and press and force Arsenal back a bit. And they lost their way as an attacking entity, really, in the second period.
It's been difficult today. No Saka, Odegaard on the bench, Saliba injured so early. Julian Timber is having some disagreements with his international colleague, Cody Gakpo.
Looks like a bit of cramp to me. He wanted some help, but his mate wasn't going to go back the second time and try and get him off the floor.
Teammates for their country, not today. There's another delay in stoppages that will all be added on. Indo. Declan Rice. Can Arsenal dig deep? Bosley. What a game he's had today. Both ends of the field. Gabriel. Max Dauman. Odegaard. Arms outstretched to suggest he wanted better options there. Mosquera. Zubimendi. The 15-year-old Dauman again. Crashes in for Liverpool. A few questions asked of his defensive performances in the opening games, but he's been so solid today. This is Chiesa stopped by Mosquera.
It's a great ball as well from Kirkesh to find him. He actually could have come towards the right-hand side there, Chiesa. He had the room.
Moments like that sliding tackle from Kirkesh, that can forge reputations. Liverpool fans will remember that when they travel home today. Calafiori. Arsenal hoping for one big moment. Close to Alisson, he had to stretch. Dauman. Didn't get the shot in. This is Zubimendi. Put away by Curtis Jones. Odegaard. Gyökeres tangling with Gomez. Bosley's header in those clearance. Liverpool digging in for what they know is going to be a late siege from Arsenal here, in pursuit of an equaliser in Anfield. Declan Rice trying to pick out Timber. Down goes Indo. Double bench across for Liverpool. Can he pick out Salah to relieve a bit of pressure? Arsenal throw.
It's unlucky. It's the right ball that from Ryan Gravenberg. That's the man you want to get the ball to now for Liverpool. Get the Salah, let him run it in towards that corner flag and keep it.
She's going behind. Arsenal have been the one team applying the pressure. Is it too little, too late? Rice, is it? That's really clever. Whoever stops Ebenezer. Just to remain on the attack.
It's a lovely first touch, wasn't it? It was really good.
So this Italian left back is going to launch this as far as he is able. Off the shoulder of Gomez. For Djokovic. Looking in the background, but there was any case for handball in the penalty area there. Raya out of his goal area. The Anfield crowd trying to win. Here's Chiesa. Salah tried desperately to stay onside. Chiesa takes it on himself.
Kalau anjing Chiesa.
Really good run there from Federico Chiesa. Was trying to find Mo Salah, was looking for him. This was the shout at the other end. It looks like it's right on the top of the shoulder, doesn't it? I think that one's going to get given, certainly. It's just standing behind.
Penalty against Dominic Szoboszlai.
No real, didn't like there was any genuine appeals either corner there, did there? Not really.
His free kick today is the furthest scored set piece in the Premier League so far this season. Over 32 yards out. Gyökeres wrestled to the ground by Rotolo. Kick to Arsenal, yellow card inevitably for the Japanese international. Hoping to preserve Liverpool's one-goal lead here. There were due to be 7 minutes added on. We're now into the 9th. Pumped in by Raya.
Anjing menang goblok Liverpool.
Liverpool prove again why the crown resides on Merseyside. A thunderbolt free kick from Dominic Szoboszlai. And for Liverpool, it is confirmation. Arne Slot's team remain the bar. They remain the benchmark. Liverpool remain the kings to be caught. Arsenal gave it everything, but it wasn't enough. Liverpool won, Arsenal 0.
Satu laga yang diselesaikan dengan upaya tendangan bebas yang begitu brilliant. Sensational goal dari Dominic Szoboszlai yang tampil tidak di posisi terbaiknya tapi memberikan satu aksi yang begitu krusial di laga ini dengan kemampuan set piece takingnya yang mampu untuk bisa mengalahkan David Raya di gawang dari Arsenal. Ebenezer ditampilkan tapi tidak bisa membantu dan menolong Arsenal untuk bisa meraih 1 pun poin dari laga kali ini, dan sang match winner yang layak mendapatkan apresiasi tampil gemilang ditambah dengan gol yang begitu mematikan yang dia persembahkan untuk kemenangan Liverpool 1-0 atas Arsenal di laga Super Sunday yang baru saja berakhir.
Mau dapat voucher 25 juta tiap bulannya? Langganan Shopee VIP. Nikmati gratis ongkir instan tanpa batas. Diskon 20% setiap hari dan dapatkan gratis 3 bulan chat GPT Plus. Langganan Shopee VIP sekarang.
Tambah umur,
Makin prima,
makin cinta.
karena hidup kita balance. Minum Sido Muncul Natural Balance setiap hari. Life is balance.
Female balance buatku.
Male balance buat berlaku.
Thank you guys yang sudah nonton guys.
Di tempatku lahir dan dibesarkan, di kota yang dekat laut ini. Setelah sekian lama aku pulang, sudah ada shopping mall berdiri. Waktu itu selalu seperti tongkat sihir, walaupun telah mengubah pemandangan. Suara ombak dan aroma gelombang masih sama seperti dulu. Seperti sekarang juga kamu yang dekat laut ini. Setelah sekian lama aku pulang, sudah ada shopping mall